FamilySearch. FamilySearch does not have your family tree. It has a family tree for the entire human race that includes your family tree. Anyone can change your family's information, which is both good and bad. If they change it correctly, that is good. If they change it wrongly, well, it is not possible to import a GEDCOM file into the shared tree of FamilySearch, but you can import a GEDCOM file to compare the information in that file with what is on FamilySearch. If you have a GEDCOM that is from another source, such as Ancestry, MyHeritage, PAF, or anywhere else, you can upload this into your own individual family tree with FamilySearch genealogies. There are 5 different tree views in FamilySearch, each with options of what can be shown in this view. The first of these is the landscape view. This view shows the information laid out horizontally on the screen, with the newest person on the left going to the older on the right. The options for the landscape view are whether you want to show record hints, research suggestions, data problems, the portrait picture of the individual, or their marriage information. You can also invert the colors to make the boxes dark instead of light. The second available view is the portrait view. This shows relatives going up vertically from newest at the bottom to oldest on the top. Portrait options include showing record hints, research suggestions, data problems, and the portrait of that individual. You can also invert the colors to make the boxes dark instead of light. The next view is the fan chart. This shows information laid out in a half circle, with the father's family on the left and mother's family on the right, and their spouses and children below. One of the options is the number of generations back to show. This can be between 4 and 7. There are also options to show colors for each person, such as the family lines as you see here, birthplaces, sources, research helps, ordinances, and others. There is also a descendancy view, which shows a chart of the descendants for an individual below them. Your options are to choose between 1 and 4 generations, and to show record hints, research suggestions, data problems, the portrait picture of that individual, and spouses. The first ancestor view needs to be set up. You can choose someone to be the designated first ancestor. This is especially useful when entering information from Chinese and Korean genealogy books, but allows you to see a descendants view for designated first ancestors. If you use the New Person page, there is an extra tab called the About tab. This shows a brief life history, their photos and memories, their timeline, their sources, and a list of parents and siblings, and a list of spouses and children. You might also have a story highlight if there are stories for this individual. If you view the Details tab, you see further information about their vital information, other information, and spouses and children, and parents and siblings. The Sources tab shows you all current sources that are attached to this individual. The Collaborate tab shows you any notes or discussions about this individual and allows you to add others. The Memories tab shows you all stories, documents, photos, and audio files for this individual. The Timeline tab shows you the events for this individual and can also show these events on a map. There are options to specify which events you want to show. The Ordinances tab shows the date and location of performed ordinances and what temple ordinances might be available to do. FamilySearch shows you a graphical representation of your relationship to any individual in the tree. You can get record hints about individuals from FamilySearch sources. These are shown on the details page for an individual. Also, all hints are shown under recommended tasks on the main FamilySearch page.